Hey guys, Daz and R here. Thank you for joining me for another, hopefully wonderful video. What's kind of been, I've been thinking, the brain's been thinking today. Are we supposed to be doing this? Like, any of this? All of this? Like, you can look here at Earth and look at what we are doing with what is here, and you're like, whoa. I mean, most people are thinking like, whoa. I think the majority of people are thinking whoa, either positively or negatively, like, whoa, look at what people have done, or whoa, look at what people have done. And it's like, should we be doing the things we're doing? Is there even a should? Like, is there no right or wrong, right? It was Hitler just a thing, right? Was that neither right nor wrong? Is any of this right nor wrong? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you know. But it's not just here. It's not just here, people. It's not just Earth, right? If you look out into the universe, you can see the galaxies doing stupid shit too. And you're like, if you know physics at least, you're like, that doesn't seem sustainable. Like, that seems counterintuitive to your survival. And that's kind of like what we got going on here. Like, a lot of counterintuitiveness. Like, we're all just going with the motions here. It's like so full steam. The momentum is so strong here. We're just chugging along, throwing interest into technology, allowing influencers and billionaires to gobble up our attention, and we follow their ideals as if their ideals are actually what truly matter in this world, and that we need to chase these ideals. And the bigger your influence, or the richer you are, the more people that are behind you on your idea. And these crazy ideas are sending billionaires into space, while the rest of us are still trying to fucking get like unemployment or find a job. And then, you know, a swath of you actually have decent paying jobs but are still going through the motions and just like, I don't know if this is good long term, because it's probably not. You don't know, but it's probably not good long term for the things here. The stuff that needs it kind of just chilling the way it chills, and doesn't want too much boat rocking, right? That's the predicament we humans are in. We are rocking this boat hardcore. This boat is a rocking, and we are a changing things. We're changing ourselves, and we don't even understand yet if that's a good thing or not. We don't know. And we're talking about artificial intelligence and robots and traveling to the stars, and we are still so immature as a species. It's because most of us as a species don't have these thoughts. You're not thinking about these complex ideas and whether it's right or wrong for us as a group to continue on with these ideas. Like, most of us are too caught up in what society demands of you, which is work, which is make something of yourself. Like, if you're not doing that, if you're not participating, if you're not a waitress, if you're not a lawyer, if you're not a doctor, if you're not in the military, if you're not doing these specific things, well, fuck it. You know, you might as well be a writer. And it's sucks because it takes us all away from paying attention to each other. It's kind of like, you guys might have heard the studies where rats can be given like cocaine. They'll get addicted to cocaine and they'll take it until they die. But if you put them in a rat utopia, for example, and there's like other rats who aren't addicted to the cocaine, and there's like play wheels, lots of food, lots of areas to explore. The rats that were addicted to the cocaine no longer just constantly go to the cocaine. They do other things. They manage their life, and they don't just end up killing themselves off cocaine. We too are in that situation where we really, to be a sustainable species and be healthy and pay attention to what matters most, ourselves and each other and the place that we reside, if we can't slow down and do that for each other, the greed wins out, and this just continues to slip further and further out of our control. And like I was saying earlier, how these big influencers and big people like Jeff Bezos, Trump, Putin, Instagram people, just people that are YouTube famous, PewDiePie. No offense, I like you, PewDiePie. I love you, homie. I'm just saying, these are people that have so much gravity, right? They have exploded and become so enormous. They have such a following of fans or stars. They have become a galaxy, right? We have galaxies amongst us, and we are the stars amongst those galaxies, and we are attracted to the gravitational force of those galaxies at their core, and that is oftentimes these influencers. I don't know if it's a good thing. You look out into the stars, like I was saying earlier, you got different types of galaxies, and they all seem to be wrecking shit. You look at stars, you got different types of stars, right? There's different categories of stars. I could go on. I love astronomy, right? But like, they all seem to be missing a piece of the picture, and nothing seems to be truly sustainable. Like this universe is not, I don't think it's supposed to be sustained. Like, even the stars haven't figured it out with all the fundamental forces of the universe at their disposal, right? They're kind of doing the same thing we are, making galaxies that are either bullying other galaxies and colliding with them and consuming them and warping their ideals to their own until there is no gas left in that gigantic galaxy, and its only purpose is to convert other ideals unto its own. Ellipticals, giant red dead ellipticals. And then you have these spiral galaxies out there that seem to be wanting to be a sustainable situation, and they're the disk galaxies where you have the most star growth in the universe, because that's where dust is actually concentrated, and that's what the stars need to grow and develop. And the cores of these galaxies, for whatever reason, often tend to gravitate towards other galaxies that are similar to it and end up colliding in a haphazardly way and throw all their gas, all their reserves into the abyss, essentially. And after this process takes place a few times, like that spiral galaxy, which was the epitome of a possible sustainable existence, is now turning into either a lenticular or an elliptical galaxy on its own, which will be dead and dead. So that's what the galaxies and stars are doing. And when I look here at us, we do very similar things, but people don't recognize that. And it worries me. It worries me because I wish I knew what was the best option, right? I don't know. You know, like, as a kid, I would be like, oh, I wonder what the best religion would be, or when I was really small and didn't understand how to listen to myself. And, you know, I guess it's kind of similar to that, you know, it's, who knows? But definitely life is all about the living and just being what you are. So if you are that spiral, you know, keep trying to do your thing. I just recommend you try and focus on sustainability. And if you have urges to merge ideals, think about it very carefully and long. And if you're just one of those outgoing, shoot from the hip people, I mean, keep doing you. We all need each other here. I don't know if that made sense to anyone. That barely makes sense to me. I don't even know. I don't know what type of people are an elliptical galaxy. I don't know what type of people are a spiral galaxy. I know I am a spiral galaxy. I do not want to be this overbearing, over commanding figure. But I do like the idea of trying to sustain an existence perpetually. I fucking love that idea. Why not give it a shot? Anyways, I don't think that's where we're headed. This does not seem sustainable. This looks pretty, of course, but this, as in our current situation here on planet Earth, we're fighting about Paris Climate Accord and trade agreements and a whole bunch of things that aren't actually what we need to be concerned with, and we're never gonna get our eyes on the actual ball. I don't think. It's just so hard. Individuals will, but as the collective, guys, there's so much momentum heading in some not good directions here. Like, pretty sure we summon Pandora's box and are gonna have to fight that beast off, but it's not today. So I hope you guys like this little crazy rant here. I think about this a lot, especially the galaxies and how we are kind of like them in a way, or the stars, you know, and I think about it a lot. It's a very fun, creative idea. I like to think about it. I hope there wasn't a whole bunch of blotches on this. I do apologize, and I like to thank you. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that cool fun stuff, and I appreciate you guys for listening to this, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.